Hi, I'm Anya Singleton, and we're going to talk about how to sing open tones. So that means something different depending on what kind of singer you are. Are you an opera singer? Are you a jazz singer? But basically, what I mean by open tones is being able to keep the throat open so that the tone is pure and it is not fettered by strain or anything like that. And a nice simple exercise for that, we talked about humming and sirens earlier, and those are great because you're kind of running through the gamut with your voice and relaxing it. I like to do an exercise where I sort of smile it up real big and fake, you know, and you want to keep the cheekbones up really, really high, and then you want to breathe in on a K. And what that does is it opens up, it pushes the soft palate away from the base of the tongue, and it opens up the throat. And when you do it, you should feel some cool air come in. And if you do it correctly, then that will open up the whole throat. So if I do that and then approach singing, ah, nice and open, no strain through the neck, no strain through the chin, right? We tend to hold a lot of tension in the jawbone, none of that, right? Ah, and we should even be able to do it as we get higher if we're keeping it nice and open, doing that sort of, I call it a K stretch. Nice and open, relaxed, even though that's higher, no strain. So that's a great exercise to do. It looks a little crazy, but I feel like it really works because it forces everything to open up without you thinking so hard about hitting a note, especially as we get higher. A lot of the vocal exercises we do are geared to keep going up the scale. And like most of us, you're going to think, oh my God, I'm getting higher and higher. I'm not going to get to the top of this. But you will. And if you feel like you're not, stop, do some of those stretches, open up the throat, and you'll find that getting an open tone is easier. I think another tip is to think about using open vowel sounds like an ah or an oo, but try to avoid maybe E that kind of closes the sound in close to the teeth. Those are great. I happen to love E, but I think if you're looking for open tones, especially if you have a ballad with a lot of long sustained notes, then that's the best way to do it. Focus on opening up the throat, being able to sustain the note, and take your time with it. I think another thing to do, a lot of vocal exercises we do are fast because you want to make sure you're in the pitch and you're moving up the scale. Do it slow. Take your time. Do half an octave, stop. Do another half, start up here, come down here, move around, just get comfortable with it, and then pretty soon you'll be able to do an open tone no matter where you are in your personal scale.